kids like me.
With a common denominator. Keep it up for me. The CEO, how the money comes in, the parade comes to town. Going down Broadway is a one-way street, whichever way I go.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Daniel. This is the Brandon Daniel podcast. Today's special guest to my left is the one and only Fonz.
What up?
Fonz, how the hell are you, bro?
Yeah, I'm alive, right? So
Alive.
I guess that's a good start.
I guess all of us are alive some way, somehow.
Yeah, of course.
What you been up to, buddy?
Yeah, same old shit, different day. Another day trying to chase the world and be the king.
King of what? Let's get down to it.
I'd like to be the king of the world, one step at a time. But you know how that takes money, it takes power, and it takes a lot of respect. So in order to do that, you got to work hard and you got to get to that level.
1,000%.
It's all grind.
What you been in these stocks lately? You been getting this pie?
I try to stay away from things of that nature, truthfully, because it's very volatile. I have heard about pie. I was very, very late to pie. I probably could have been in it early, like some of our friends who have significant amount of pie. But I mean, I dabble with crypto. I used to be in the stock market when I was younger. I had a Series 7.
Series 7. I'm not too familiar with what that is.
Series 7 is like your financial license to buy and sell stock on Wall Street.
Oh, so you can like legit.
Yeah, I worked at a firm called Allied Millennial Partners.
Oh, my boy was like, what's his name? Wolf of Wall Street over here.
You know, I get that often.
Do you really? Jordan Belfort?
Yeah.
Young Jordan Belfort?
Yeah, everybody sees the movie and they think it's all just like that. But honestly, listen, parts of it are real, parts of it are not. Obviously, it's a movie, but I could say that factually 75% of what he said is real.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, I can only imagine like being alive back then, and especially that kind of lifestyle. Like just money constantly flowing in and out of your hands, just partying, going out, living the crazy life. Like that was like everyone thought, like you're saying, that's what the stock guys were doing, the stock bros and shit.
Yeah, bro. They were wearing $3,000 Canali suits, $40,000 gold Rolexes, hopping in and out of the back of Cadillac and Lincoln Town cars back then in the 80s, bro. Driving Countaches into the Hamptons. Think about that.
Bro, that'd be a dream, driving a Countach anywhere, let alone the Hamptons. But was it you? Weren't you living somewhat of like a lifestyle now in GTA or something, like on the server?
Oh, dude, the GTA RP life was sick for a while.
Dude, tell me about that, bro, because that shit looks so sick. Like the real life, everything in that game.
I mean, it's ancient history now. I'm gonna hit this, but shout out to my boy Doug, Angel Concepts. I walk in this place and I see an Angel Concepts pen. I'm like, yo, no way. But shout out to Doug Keenan and them at Violent Noise.
That's who that is?
Yeah.
Doug? All right, shout out Doug.
GTRP. Let me tell you something. I used to hear about this before I even had a PC. And I used to just think, like, what is this? Like, it's absolutely insane. Like, it's like a modified version of Grand Theft Auto. But, like, dude, like I'm talking about, bro, there's people in these servers that have probably dropped, like, $10,000, $20,000 in real currency.
But like on what though?
Like they're buying mortgage loan properties to like it's crazy.
Get out of here,
yeah, like you'll go into the server store and you'll see like tier 1 MLO, tier 2, tier 3. Then they got like these things called donos, which are like imported vehicles, like one-of-one cars, like TRXs were $100 in this server. Urus
like legit, like you had this thing $100 of my real money. Yes. I'm gonna get this Urus in the game,
bro. This thing looked like I swear to God, a one-of-one Manzuri Lamborghini Urus.
No
like it was next level. Then they had like Glock switches. So if you would go down like certain areas, you can go to the black market and they like you can get a Glock switch if you knew the blueprint for like $100,000. But if you didn't know the blueprint, like when we all joined the server, we were paying like $300,000-$400,000, like obviously game currency for these guns. But like if you wanted to skip the process, you were paying $250 for a weapons blueprint.
Wow.
So like, dude, these servers have massive potential to bring in massive ROI.
Dude, wait, what's ROI?
Return on investment.
Oh, okay. I wasn't familiar with that.
Massive money makers, dude.
I was gonna say, dude, like I remember seeing like T Grizzlies, like he still does it.
Dude,
I'm pretty sure.
T Grizzlies server
years ago, like that shit was insane. Or like the people that pretend to like be the police officers and like be pulling like people over, like bro, like that was so cool. Like
Bro,
like
it's nuts.
real deep. Like
Now, ask yourself this: guess how much it costs to get into T Grizzly server?
I'm gonna ballpark. Since you're saying it's like I'm just gonna go off of what you're saying so far. Like the blueprint for the gun is like
Take a
that
wild guess.
$300.
$5,000 to get in. Then there's a $549 reoccurring monthly membership to stay in the server.
Who's paying for this though? Like I guess people that stream also.
Bro, dude, yeah, dude, you got to realize these streamers make more money than athletes. Look at Ada Ross; he's damn near a billionaire.
No, that is, dude. It's it's actually crazy, like how far video games have come in the last, let alone 10 years, that people are making real serious.
It's not even video games. It's almost like just like this. Like it's the content creation field nowadays is way different than it was when we were kids. Back in the day, if I knew what I knew now, I would have just been a YouTube star. Dude, I was a walking content. Me and you, since we were kids, were literally walking content. From the fires to going out, like, dude, we're walking pieces of content. If we knew a quarter of what we knew now back then, we would have been multi-millionaires.
We would be like the Pauls, bro. Basically, how they did it early.
Bro, look at that. They're running sports now. Like one's running WWE, and one of them almost just had a fight with Canelo.
Bro, actually, I was watching Logan. It's Logan Paul, right? That does WWE.
Yeah, Logan does WWE.
I was watching him.
Show speed.
I was watching him Monday night. He beat Rey Mysterio in a match, bro, and I was actually kind of hurt a little bit, but you know, whatever, bro. He's getting to the bag. That's pretty crazy. They started off on what, Vine, and then went from Vine to TikTok, and then just went obviously YouTube also.
Well, it was Vine, YouTube, TikTok, and then they just started running their own shit.
Yeah.
MVP promotions, like they have so many different things. Like Prime, they own all of Mike Malek. Anything Mike Malek does, Logan Paul gets PC on it for life because he brought him into this world, basically. He made him relevant. He put him on his podcast. He put him on with so many different influencers, like 1010 Burger. That's Mike Malek's food burger truck in Cali. Logan gets a piece of that on the back end.
Oh, so he just basically anything
anything that the Paul brothers' friends do, the Paul brothers eat on. It's like an umbrella.
Oh, so they're just
the Pauls, and then there's just the homies right under them. Yeah, of course, but everybody
kicks up
like
to
anything.
Pauls.
Yeah, that's like anything in life. It's like the Sopranos.
That's exactly what
it's literally like you kicking up to the skip.
And the skip is fucking Logan and Jake Paul.
Yeah, and the skips are in Puerto Rico where it's tax-free practically.
Dude, that too. Like, what's up with that? Wait, so you have to live there, what is it, part of the year or half of the year, and it's tax-free?
I think it's 7-8 months out of the year, something like that. I don't know. It's something crazy like that. There's a kid from Monroe that lived in Puerto Rico. He's a famous ass, like, jiu-jitsu kid. He's like #1 in the world.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever remember him from back in the day. Gordon Ryan. Gordon Ryan trains with the Paul brothers. He trains with John Jones. He's best friends with Dana White. Joe Rogan, like that kid's like a superstar grappler now. People in the ADC and like all, I don't know if you follow that shit, like the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but like he's got more titles in that shit than Tom Brady does in the NFL.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, honestly, I always thought like mixed martial arts would be really cool to get into, but like I don't like getting punched in the face that much.
No one likes getting punched in the face, dude.
Bro, no, dude. If you like, dude, I don't know.
What are you, Sean Strickland, where you're constantly losing?
Bro, did you see that fight the other day?
Yeah,
dude?
embarrassing.
He was leaking.
Bro, him, Colby Covington need to say sayonara to the UFC and just take their bread and go do something else.
Before they end up like Chuck Liddell and getting embarrassed.
Well, Chuck Liddell's been in a couple movies, dude. Like he's gotten around, bro. The scene, like that's another thing. Like everybody that goes out west, it all pivots towards the same thing. It's like you want to be in front of that camera, no matter what you do. Like athletes, once they become washed up, they just take what they know from their relevancy with their fans, and they just bring it to a different platform.
Hey there. Sorry to cut in, but a quick reminder to like, subscribe, and follow us on X, Instagram, and TikTok. Full versions on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. If you enjoy this, share it with a friend. If not, who cares? All right, now let's get back to the show.
So today's Big Pete's birthday, huh?
Yeah, it is Big Pete's birthday.
How old is he?
29.
29. One year closer to 30.
Dude, I didn't. Well, obviously, his
you guys the same age?
Yeah, his birthday's legit.
Your birthday
4
just
days.
Passed.
Yeah, 4 days after mine.
Wow, that's crazy. What are you guys doing? Anything planned?
All right. Well, I talked to Pete, and production was a part of this. Possibly, we were to go to DR in May, because me and Pete.
I'm game.
Me and Pete's birthdays are now, and production's birthday is in May. And I've honestly never been out of the country. I feel like DR would be pretty cool. Go hit it all exclusive. And then also next year, one of our homies, he's having his 30th out there, like a big fucking huge, apparently. So not apparently, but so I would definitely have to go out there before I go out there again, you know, kind of thing.
DR's crazy, dude.
Yeah,
It's
I've never left the country, bro. Like, and it's kind of sad to say. Like, I just got a passport. Like that.
Really?
Yeah.
At 29?
At 29, I just got a passport.
I think I got my, like, no exaggeration, no funny shit.
Out the womb.
I think I got my passport at like 3 years old.
Really?
I was on a flight to Italy at like age 4.
How many countries you've been to?
I'll just say the countries I haven't been to.
Do that.
I've only been to Italy and like a portion of France because of a connecting flight. So I haven't been to Australia. I haven't been to China. I haven't been to England. I haven't been to Russia, Asia, anywhere over there. I haven't been to Canada.
Yeah,
and I've never been to Hawaii. And obviously like some certain states in like the US, but I've basically been to like almost all 7 of those tropical islands, like Turks and Caicos, like St. Bart's or whatever it is down there, or whatever, St. Thomas. Yeah, I've been to Aruba.
I heard Aruba's beautiful.
Aruba numerous times. Cozumel, Mexico numerous times. Belize, Cancun, Grand Caymans.
What was your favorite place?
Probably Aruba.
Yeah. No, here Aruba's beautiful.
Yeah, I went to Aruba. I went on a cruise multiple years in a row, like during Christmas time, that always spent like 2 nights in Aruba.
Oh, that's sick.
So like
I've
we
never
got
been on a cruise either.
Oh, dude, my dad loves cruises, so like that's what we did as like children going on vacations.
Yeah.
Like me and my sister, my parents wanted to go on cruises because they went to multiple places. So it's like instead of you staying at one island for 7 days, you get 1 to 2 days at each island.
That's
so in my dad's eyes, you just spend mad bread on 2 staterooms on a cruise ship, which is like you staying in a nice hotel and you're going to multiple places.
And everything's included, right? On the cruise? Or like is that like you
can get like a drink package. There's casinos on the cruise.
Oh,
there's
dude,
like there's tax duty free stores. Like
my brother,
certain islands you can get Rolexes below like US retail value, tax free.
My brother went on a cruise like right after high school, like right during high school, and he was up big in the casino or whatever, right? And he tells the story better than I do, but basically like he left the resort on one of the islands with like $400 cash on him, right? He tried paying the taxi driver like a 50, dude. The taxi driver was like scared to take the money, whatever. Yeah, dude, my brother almost got mugged by some dudes walking on the beach.
Yeah, because $400 in those countries.
I don't know, but like they didn't know he had the bread, but like, no, yeah, that was his cruise story he told me. So it sounds pretty fun. I would definitely do it.
Yeah, gambling's legit. You're 18 years old on a cruise.
No, yeah, well, this definitely wasn't after he graduated high. It was I think his friend's like graduation gift, like, and Steve got invited to it.
That's sick.
Yeah, that whole being not stuck on a boat, but like, damn, bro, stuck on a fucking boat in the middle of the ocean with alcohol and gambling. Things are gonna happen.
You know, it's the one.
Or I'm gonna fall off the boat.
You know, it's the one thing a cruise ship needs: a strip club. You put a strip club on a cruise ship, I guarantee you, the guy who owns that cruise ship will be a billionaire.
Dude, I saw something that they're doing
a completely naked cruise out of Miami.
Nude cruise, bro. I heard Joey Djais said it today on his podcast. He was saying usually people that go to like those all nude beaches and shit, usually it's people you don't want to see naked.
He's not like, there's a naked beach in New Jersey.
Yeah, Sandy Hook.
Yeah, I'll never go.
No, I'm good. I'll stay my ass on the clothed beach because I'm not taking my clothes off, and I'm good on anything else. Yeah. You know, it just reminds me of this one scene in Euro Trip, this movie where they go to this new beach.
Oh my God, dude, Euro Trip! You know,
you know exactly what I'm talking about.
The train, bro. Miscusi.
Miscusi.
And they start screaming, "Dark tunnel!" And the guy's fucking naked. He's bouncing off the walls. Dude, you think those people, when they filmed movies back then, they actually did real drugs? Like, do you think some of those people were really on, like, blow and shit?
That's a good question.
Or acid?
Because I think about, like, even, like...
The acting was just so unreal. It felt like they had to have been on, like a certain degree of drugs because, like, Like if you look at movies nowadays, like the acting is a lot better, but like it doesn't feel as real.
Well, you can honestly notice. Someone told me this, that you can tell in a movie you're not allowed to smoke cigarettes in movies anymore, or TV. So like the smoke is fake. If you pay attention closely, some movies and TV shows, the smoke from cigarettes is like all CGI, like special effects.
You want to hear something crazy? If you ever paid attention in The Wolf of Wall Street, he doesn't actually sniff cocaine with his nose. If you ever look closely when he like does the straw movements, like on the grill's rear end, he's like almost like using it like a straw. I've noticed it now after I've rewatched.
Like he puts it in his mouth.
Yeah, he puts it like in his mouth. It's like, like literally just instead of taking the line up his nose, he's like literally inhaling it. It's crazy. And like you would think a movie with like Martin Scorsese, Leonardo DiCaprio, Jonah Hill, like all those big name A-list actors, they'd have better like editing.
But then it makes you like, what about like movies like Scarface, like the older movies with like the drugs?
That shit's real, 100%. Not the actual like the big thing, but I feel like
they were definitely.
I feel like they were definitely actually like really whether they were sniffing baking soda or baby powder or whatever they were. Those movies looked so real, like they were legitimately putting it up their noses.
Yeah,
bro. He literally in one of those scenes, he's at the big table when he takes off and he just dumps his face in the cocaine.
Bro, just imagine how like realistically, if that's a real life situation, he's probably so used to it. But like, your face probably feels crazy,
bro, dude.
Just look like you just dunked your face into a powdered donut,
bro. Like doing that much, it sounds like
unenjoyable.
There's three options. Let's be honest. There's three outcomes that could possibly happen if there's that much cocaine in front of you. A, you're dead. B, you're going to jail. Or
C, you're about to get run up on, which was what happened.
Probably worse. Who knows? Like the third option is anything. It could be the worst case scenario. And the first two are already like drastically crazy.
That is one of probably my favorite movies, or like older movies.
That's a great movie. I don't think it's the best. I personally like Goodfellas better.
I was just about to say another movie with drugs, Goodfellas. Like when Henry, like there was many scenes where he was sniffing shit, but I'm pretty sure it might have been like a snus or something.
Best drug movie, Johnny Depp Blow, no doubt in my mind.
Oh yeah,
best movie of bro. That whole movie is just. It's like such a spot on like movie back in the day.
Another Johnny Depp movie, right? About drugs, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Bro, that whole movie is basically a acid trip. It's based on, I believe, a book. But it's a really good movie. I highly suggest it.
Who's your top 10 favorite actors?
Damn, bro. Top 10 favorite actors? It's pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie. Let me think for real. I'll give you 5. I'll give you 5.
That is a lot.
Yeah,
10, I don't even listen. I know 10 actors, but I don't think I can name off the top of my head.
Will Ferrell.
He's good.
Charlie Sheen.
He's pretty good.
My guy over there, Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, I'm sure he's great. He's got multiple awards. Not my cup of tea. I don't really like his type of movies.
Joe Pesci.
Oh, dude, come on. He's goated.
Robert De Niro.
He's a libtard, but he's goated.
I hate that fact. I hate that he is.
He's a woke fucking douchebag, but
he's a fucking hot.
But he's a great actor.
Yeah.
Can't take it away from him.
I like Seth Rogen, even though he's woke as fuck too.
Yeah, his shit's hilarious, but like I don't know, like you got to be in the mood for Seth Rogen. You can't just like put it on and just instantly like be like, yeah, like I'm watching like a Seth Rogen type of deal.
Fucking Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler's goated.
He's probably number 1.
Any vibe is an Adam. Like
any Adam.
You got a
Sandler
girl
movie.
coming over, Adam Sandler. You're just stoned, Adam Sandler.
What's your favorite Adam Sandler movie? Top 5 favorite Adam Sandler movies. Give them to me.
Top 5.
I gave that a thumbs up.
Are we still recording?
Happy Gilmore is definitely number 1. What's that movie where I think he's like not a parent, but like it's like they're like parents, but like around like a sport, isn't it? Like around sports or something like. Not dodgeball. It's like something crazy though, like that. Like
no,
what
was it? Are you think is it a soccer movie?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I'm trying to think. There's a movie like that. It's Will Ferrell though. It's called Kicking and Screaming.
No, that's not it. Adam Sandler.
It's an Adam Sandler movie. Oh, damn, I'm trying to think.
Bro, just anything he puts on is funny though. That's the thing.
Like another movie that like I thought you were talking about Big Daddy when he has to take care of the kid.
Yeah, that I've seen that movie.
Big Daddy's a good one.
Yeah.
Wedding Singer is a good one.
Don't think I've seen that
50 First Dates.
Keep going.
Click.
That's it.
Click.
Yeah,
right, bro, that's a fucking sad movie.
That one's crazy though.
Bro, that's low key.
Click. That one I've seen that.
It's
one
all fun and games, so he can't stop fast forwarding and watch his dad die.
Yeah, it's absolutely out of control.
You can't forget about the Water Boy.
Oh, dude, that's it. That's the movie I've been trying to think of. That shit is so funny.
Goated, bro. Adam Sandler in the 90s was honestly a different breed, bro. He couldn't miss.
You want to toss this roach?
I'm gonna fucking eat it.
You wouldn't eat that right now on camera.
Yeah. Hell no, I ain't Wu-Tanging this thing. Crazy.
Do Wu-Tang it for the fans. All right, how about this, guys? Once you guys break 100 subs, he's Wu-Tanging one on camera. Done deal. He can't reverse that back. I said it.
That's crazy. Actually, what was the other one about how 1 million subscribers? I'm getting the alien tattoo. 10,000.
Yo. Not 10, that like
10,000 subs. I'm getting an alien.
Not
tattoo.
that like I want to like put you on the spot for this on camera, but like you got Kanye tattooed on your leg. How do you feel about this?
Oh no, we could talk about this one. Hey there. Sorry to cut in, but a quick reminder to like, subscribe, and follow us on X, Instagram, and TikTok. Full versions on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. If you enjoy this, share it with a friend. If not, who cares? All right, now let's get back to the show.
How do you feel about everything going on with Kanye, knowing you got him tattooed on your leg?
It did not age well, brother. At all. It aged like milk in the sun. Like, if I'm being quite honest. Because like at first when I first wanted to get it, it was before he went actually insane.
Yeah, before he went AWOL.
Yeah, the first time.
Because that tattoo's old, like an older style. That was before he was with Kim K, right?
Yeah, but like, bro, this tattoo's like almost 3 years old now. Yeah, actually, I'm tripping. It'll be 3 years this like Christmas, but yeah, I got it before he went crazy, and then I started thinking about it. I was like, all right, I have hope in Kanye still. He started being normal again for a little bit, and then this last episode of tweets, it's getting hard to defend him, bro. It really is.
You can't.
I'm gonna have to get another portrait soon of somebody else, so it takes the attention off him.
At that point, I would just do multiple rappers on your leg, or like actors.
I think the next one's gonna be James Gandolfini.
That'd be cool.
Or Mac Miller.
Mac Miller would probably be better with the whole Kanye thing.
Yeah.
James Gandolfini's too much of a goat. You can't really associate him with Kanye.
What do you mean? They're both goats. They're goats in their own respects. Even though Kanye's been wilding lately, he's still a goat. I separate the maniac from the music.
Okay, we could go with that, but I just think that
I don't support the shit he's saying.
If TV now paid like it did back then he would have been richer than Kanye.
If he was still alive, honestly.
Absolutely. If The Sopranos was out now, like the way Power with 50 Cent is, the way that these actors are getting paid on Power, like 150,000 plus per episode type shit, multiple seasons, like,
which is insane money.
Yeah, I truthfully think in the long run, if he never died, he would have been richer than Kanye for sure, dude. Because there was just so many things that could have spun off from The Sopranos if they had the knowledge of making The Sopranos back then, like present day.
Question: would you like to create a show?
Would I ever want to create a show?
No, let's create a show right now.
I got
like what would it be about? Give me like a couple main characters, and I don't know, sum it up a little bit. Location.
If I was to create a show, okay, for starters, location, Miami. Miami is the new New York right now. It really is. Like New York's dying. Wall Street's dead up there. Like all those heavy hitters that used to like dream of going to the Big Apple to make mad cheese, they're going to Miami. Miami's got its own financial district. It's got the sickest restaurants. It's got the littest clubs. It basically Miami's always been lit since the early 80s, 70s, but they restructured Miami from like a vacation like lit area to like it's like the southern New York, bro. Like high upper like sky rises, like luxury style sky rise apartments. The exotic cars have always been a thing down there, but now they're just like it's like instead of being rental, they're actually driven by like people that live down there now. Like back then it used to be all rentals. Now it's legitimately people that live down there just living the life. The life there is different.
Is there a lot of
be dead, you could be healthy, you could be a superstar, you could be dead broke. It varies in so many ways on how you treat Miami.
Is there a lot of New York transplants down there? Like, do you think that's why it's kind of like people from New York just moving down there too?
Do I think that? Yeah, absolutely, 100%. For starters, Collins Avenue down there, a lot, and like over by Sunny Isles, is predominantly like the Russian Jews. They're kind of taking over the area down there. I mean, the Albanians kind of took over New York in like a way. They just multiplied by like the second. So like, I mean, dude, New York's not what it was back in the day. It used to be Italians all over New York. Like New York was just known for the whole Italian thing. Now that's all dead.
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
Like, remember, you used to go to New York for the pizza, L&B Spumoni Gardens, the Fonties. Like, you used to go and like when you thought of New York, you thought of a Guinea or something like that. Like, you just thought of Italian culture, like spaghetti, meatballs, all that shit. Sunday sauce, like, because in the movies and all that, like all those like Italian mob movies, it was all in New York.
Yeah, always in like the Bronx, Brooklyn.
Yeah, or like any of those movies about like those white collar crimes, like all was like New York based. So like New York was always like a hub. It still is. Don't get me wrong. Like it's gonna be known forever. The president of our country is from New York. So look at his empire. Shout out to Donald J. Trump, the best president around. But continuing that, not to get off subject, New York's basically dying, in my opinion. Do I think it's gonna fully die out and be like one of those urban cities like Detroit and just be ran down? No, maybe. Who knows?
I don't know if New York would ever get to that point.
Probably not, because there's always going to be tourism there.
Always.
But Miami's definitely the new wave. Like, if you want to, if you got cheese, you want to, start, like a culture of, an empire, like a business type of thing, you want to have, 100 heads under you, I think Miami's the wave with just anything. Content creation, financial businesses, restaurants, nightclubs. There's endless opportunity down there. It's never going to end right now.
There's a club down there I saw that's open 24/7.
Space.
I think that's
it closes for 1 hour a day. That's Space. There's lines. There's full out lines around the building at 7 a.m. People just off ketamine, Molly, just looking to go fucking bananas.
She's just to roll into the next day and do
Bro,
the same
James
shit.
Hype, Fisher, the biggest names you could think of. Just hopping on the decks, throwing flash drives on and just ripping the decks for 2-3 sessions, and then the next guy just comes in, bro. They just keep hopping off planes.
That'd be so sick, bro. I want to go to a club where they play music like that and shit, dude. Like going to bars and shit's cool. Like they play okay music.
I don't like bars.
Yeah, I like the DJ shit, like the remix, what I'm talking about, bro.
DJs, man.
I gotta cough, bro. I'm not trying to cough mad loud.
DJs, I could. We get into that subject. That's a long.
What DJs? Down the shore DJs?
Yeah, that place is nuts.
What's up? You trying to go down Memorial Day weekend? I know someone that has a house literally 2 blocks away. They rent a house with some of their friends.
Bro, I'm probably the only. I'm not gonna say I'm the only human in Jersey, but I'm one of the select humans. You could go. I guarantee you go to DJs on a holiday weekend. There could be a line wrapped around the thing. I'm not waiting in that line. I just cut right to the front.
So what's up? We'll take a ride down this. I went last summer, and honestly, like you said, the line was mad long. I was just whatever.
Bro, that's a place I don't even have to go to it. I think
they see it. They're like, oh shit, Fonz is here.
Yeah, type shit.
Open it up for him,
bro. I probably in about 2019, 2020, 2021, 20. From 2019 to 2022, if I had to really estimate it, and this isn't an exaggerate number, it's pretty factual.
You're down there a lot.
I probably spent $400,000 in that place.
Paying the rent, keeping the lights on.
I think one weekend I spent $7,500, $8,000 there.
God damn. Clip that is right.
Yeah, definitely over 7 G's in a weekend there.
Shit, bro, that's what you were talking about in the beginning. You want to be the king, bro? What do you mean, bro? You're the king of DJs already.
Nah,
they need to have your picture on the wall, bro.
Nah, we don't need to.
Your picture needs to be on the wall there, bro. That's exactly what that sounds like.
Bro, Belmar was just a blur for me. It was a sick blur.
Right,
I definitely think I overdid it more than most people get to do it, but. It's memories.
Well, bro, we got a couple months till Memorial Day weekend.
I'm sober.
You still get us in.
Yeah, I could get you in.
You can hang out.
Then I got to run out of that place. If I stay in there for 10, bro,
H2O, get a couple waters.
Bro, the first thing I'm going to see is a bunch of grails coming coming my way. I can't say. Look, if I walk in there, I guarantee it. I can guarantee it. If I haven't been there in over like almost 2 years, if I walked in that first weekend, opening weekend, I wouldn't pay for a single drink. People would just be buying me drinks.
So, all right, you still mean you gotta drink them?
Yeah, but then I'm gonna want to drink them.
Oh, you
Listen, I'll be honest with you, and I'll say this in front of the camera. I'm scared to go back in that place. I'm dead ass scared to go back in.
Getting a little twitch, getting a little flashbacks, a little Vietnam
absolutely.
Flashbacks.
My legs about to start shaking.
Yeah, bro. I want to hear about some of these experiences, bro. Sounds like they were stopping music for you.
There's this thing called the Grail. It's like a cheap, like mixed vodka juice drink. It's like, I think it's like $4 to $5.
All right.
I think I drank it one day, like 160 grails.
You're the king. That's your grail right there. Give this man a crown. Killing 160 grails.
No, maybe like 150, but definitely over 100.
God,
definitely over 120 grails.
Y'all would have had to pick me up off the floor with something. I would have been.
Oh, dude, there was definitely pick me ups. There was definitely.
I would hope so, man. After that, you're gonna need a miracle and a prayer. I would have been dead.
Here's how it would start, though. Okay, so let's just say it's opening weekend. You figure place opens at like the bar opens at 2 p.m. on like a Thursday, and they call it the 5 for 5. So people back in like 2020, if you had shore houses, people would throw up on Instagram like 5 for 5, expect nothing less. And like these kids would really be running it like 5 for 5. Like they would be putting in shifts. Like after Thursday, they got out of work, they were calling out Friday, and they were getting there at like 12 o'clock and staying till like 2 a.m.
Wow.
For like 3-4 days in a row. And then they had Survivor Monday, which was like even more insane. Because then after Survivor Monday in Belmar, everybody knows on Tuesday, you're going to beat the clock. So if you live in Belmar during the summer, when do you really rest?
You don't.
Because Wednesday's your only rest day. And most of the people that live in Belmar have like remote jobs. So they're drinking on camera at work, basically. Or if they're not on camera on any Zooms, they're like working like this, drinking alcohol like that. Think about it.
You're giving the secret sauce right now.
Who cares?
No, dude, that sounds lit as fuck. No, I would definitely.
What are the companies going to fire those people? They're performing.
They perform well in the
exactly.
The alcohol. And the chance that they're going to get lit.
Could you imagine if you worked remote, how much weed you would smoke? Just be honest. Think about this. A guaranteed paycheck every week. You're sitting home working from a computer, whether you're analyzing data, whether you're just sitting on a call dialer with a headphone in your ear, just selling medical or whatever bullshit.
I'll be sitting there like this. I'd be like,
yeah, you'd have a joint in your
I'm like, all right, so what else do you need? You need how many things of this?
Yeah, no problem.
All right, yeah, I got you.
All right, Mrs. Johnson.
And then take a little sip, get back to it.
Literally.
Yeah, no, dude, that's actually, that remote working shit sounds lit as fuck, especially in the summer.
You're sick. Dude, working remote's definitely cool, but I don't know. I don't think it's a long-term thing. You lose your mind.
I think COVID definitely proved that a lot of people don't actually have to go into work.
100%. It also ruined a lot of things, though. Think about the price of eggs since then.
Eggs alone, bro. Price of everything.
The world hasn't been the same since, honestly, Joe Biden took office. It's gone downhill.
Joe Byron.
Joe Biden.
Can't believe people really thought that he
was the saving grace.
Yeah, man. Like,
bro, we had the best, strongest 4 years in like not American, maybe American history when Trump first took his regime. The Trump administration in the first 4 years got things done that 3 administrations previously couldn't do in the first year and a half of his term. And now look at all the executive orders he's already signed. He literally took the Gulf of Mexico and made it the Gulf of America.
Goat shit.
Absolute goat.
Absolute goat.
45 and 47. 2 separate terms as a president.
Do you think he's really going to try to buy Canada?
Buy Canada? No. Take Canada? Possibly.
Well, yeah, not
buying it, bro. The Canadians, they're like a bunch of ass bangers up there. They can't do nothing if the U.S. military goes there. The U.S. military is going to wipe them out. Just look at Gaza. Gaza's a sitting target right now. They're going to practice their missile fighting on that place.
Yeah, dude. They're about to cancel the ceasefire Saturday if Hamas doesn't release the hostages. I remember seeing that.
I'll tell you this much: if they don't release the U.S. and Israeli hostages there, I expect the Trump Golf Club to be opened up there in the next 10 years because that shit's gonna be flattened like a Stanley paver.
I thought it was crazy how he said that there was just memes of like this is what it's gonna look like. It was like a Bass Pro Shop, a line of gas stations. bro.
It's really gonna be like another Dubai. It's gonna be a rich resort owned by the U.S. And then the Trumps are gonna plant their flags everywhere. Listen, I respect what the Trumps do because you know what? You need like an administration like the Trumps because guess what? They're bringing life back to America. They're bringing back dreams. They're bringing back jobs. They're bringing back you could be that person that you've always wanted to be in life. If you look at the Trumps,
like the American dream.
Like yeah, his father had some coin, but like to do what this guy did.
There's a lot of people that come from money that don't amount to shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like his dad gave him a business loan of $1 million. Like I know kids personally our age that have dusted $1 million. Easily. Like between gambling, drug habits, car addictions, and guess what? Now they're all still living in their parents' basements of their mansions because they couldn't do anything.
Exactly, yeah. Meanwhile, this dude took $1 million and flipped it to a couple billion.
Yeah. Like the Trump coin. They said, I forgot the exact thing, but I read something on Twitter. It said that Trump's net worth went from $4.8 billion to the next morning, like $34 billion.
I wish I got that Trump coin. But it was like literally a one-day dump. Like it rose and then it just fell and it just stayed low.
You know, I seen it at 10 cents. Like, not 10 cents, but I seen it at like the opening.
Did you?
On Twitter, and I tried to get in to buy it. I was going to throw $100 into it, and I was too late.
That would have been a nice little lick, bro.
Big lick.
That's why I said about the pie, because my boy was telling me it's going to go public on the 20th, and I have the app where you can mine it.
You know, Gooch's boy has, I don't want to say his name on camera, but you know, he has like, I think 200 grand worth of it right now.
What, of pie?
Yeah. And like if at one point it was at like $175 the coin, you know that, right?
Jesus.
Like 2 years ago it was at 175, so his value probably would have been like a little over $1 million.
That's insane, dude. Yeah, no, I
don't think he has 200 grand worth of it right now. But does he? Maybe. No. Maybe he has like 7. I don't know. He's got something crazy. I forgot the exact number. I could have sworn it was like 200K.
I have some Dogecoin that I've had for like a couple of years. It's really nothing. I'm waiting for that to jump, hopefully.
How much do you have?
Like 600 something shares. Nothing crazy.
It's good. That's definitely enough. They say if you want to get in something early, you need to get like at least 500 shares or more. So you definitely have enough to make a significant raise if it does do some crazy shit.
I'm hoping that isn't Doge like wasn't Elon backing that?
Department of Government Efficiency.
No. Like like Dogecoin.
Yeah,
he was backing that, right?
Yeah,
and now, like you just said, the Doge department. So I feel he's definitely going to try to link something with Dogecoin and something with our currency soon.
Bro, whether people like him or not, he is one of the smartest men on the planet. He's also the richest man on the planet.
I don't think he's human.
No, he's human. He's got autism.
He's not human then. I'm kidding.
He's different. I think a lot of people don't like him because he's about to uncover a lot of shit.
Oh, 1,000%. All this money.
This is what I truly think is going to happen. They're going to kill him.
I think they're going to kill him. He has so much security.
No, they're going to kill him. He knows way too much. He knows more than any of us. He knows more than Trump knows. Put it that way. Why do you think Trump?
Well, he got that top level security clearance But
let me tell you something.
No,
in all honesty,
he's messing around with
you want to talk about the truth going on here?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Trump's the face of this. But in reality, him, Elon, and RFK are all really running the country together.
RFK was a solid pick, but
and Vance will be like, he'll take the place to be another running mate for one of the Trumps. I personally think it's going to be like the Bushes now. We're in a Trump era. I don't think Donald Trump Jr. is going to run, but I think
Barron will
Barron will run after Eric, in like a couple terms after that, obviously. But I think Eric's going to run after Donnie.
So you really think they're going to off Elon?
Do I really think they're going to off Elon? No, I don't wish that on anyone. Truthfully.
Well, obviously not.
But like, I think that he's too much of a risk. I think he's too open. I think he's way too smart. I think that he's going to uncover a lot of shit, dude, that a lot of people aren't going to want to see. And there's going to be a lot of billionaires that aren't going to want to get caught up in what he's going to uncover.
They spent $70,000, for instance. It was like the least one, right? $70,000 on a music concert with American Island. They had a concert, right? with America and Ireland for like a diversity like event, and it cost him $70K. That was like the less one that I ever saw.
$50 million on condoms.
Yeah, and 50 million condoms on kids, and $50 million for kids in Mozambique.
It's
and
crazy.
Like millions of dollars for like trans
That's
surgeries.
I'm sorry, that's
in other
absolutely
countries.
retarded. Absolutely retarded.
Meanwhile,
What's your listen? You know,
how do you feel about the whole transgenders in sports?
I fucking hate it. It's stupid. God created Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Type of deal. If you catch what I'm saying, like, we're male because we were born to be males. So females were meant to be females. Therefore, males should play male sports. Females should play female sports. There shouldn't be a man dressed in a fucking wig playing with girls.
No, not at all. I feel like that's just a major disadvantage also.
Yeah. And honestly,
not only
I'm happy that
morally
Trump
incorrect.
just made an executive order to get rid of that stuff.
I'm mad
And
that
so
was,
they could stop preaching it to kids, because honestly, you could be 3 years old and they're telling you it's okay to dress up and wear lipstick. That's not okay. Not okay the slightest bit. How would you feel as a parent if the teachers in your son's school or your daughter's school are telling him it's okay to wear boy clothes and go play with boys? No, it's fucked up. Yeah, like the Olympics. Like, what the hell is that? What do you think about Tulsi? What's her name? Gubbert.
Tulsi Gabbard.
What
How she switched sides from Democrat to being on Trump's team. Now she's head of the Secret Service or something.
Yeah. What do you think about Pgbreaks?
Dude, shout out Pgbreaks, bro. I actually got a couple good cards from him.
Shout out to the homies, Pgbreaks.
Have you gotten any cards yet?
I'm not into those. So truthfully, I wouldn't know what I'm buying. So I tend to listen. The thing about me is I tend to stay away from things I have no knowledge of.
I feel that. That's why, honestly, real shit, I don't do sports betting.
It's hard.
It's not my thing.
I lost a good 40 grand sports betting.
Yeah, no, it's not my thing. Like, if I'm going to gamble, I'd rather either A, go down to AC, or B, I'd rather just sit around and play, like, Texas Hold'em.
I don't know how to play poker at all.
Bro, poker, probably my top 3 favorite ways to gamble. Right behind CeeLo.
I love dice.
Dude.
I love dice.
Did you ever come to Staten Island when we used to get...
Yeah, of course.
Dude, the hot dice and the... Bro. I remember...
4, 5, 6.
So I went there once or twice for like $80. Because like I would really try to go there, but like I wouldn't try to take...
What's the most you've ever lost playing CeeLo in one night?
This is what I'm about to say. So I would try to only bring like $60 to gamble with, because we would play $5, $10 rolls. So I figure that's enough to get going. There's been nights where like I turned $60 into like $300, $400. But then there's also nights where like I lost like easily just the same amount or more. That's why I was like, yeah, I can't be written my paycheck over there.
You ever been to a dice game in the city?
Hell no, bro. Hell no. Why? You be out there playing CeeLo in the fucking streets?
No, they're not in the streets. They're in like
I
sick
know
ass.
what you mean.
They're in like B&Bs, bro. Like some crazy B&B houses and like
some
like,
low key gambling.
Bro, sick gambling. Like I'm talking about like they're turning pool tables with like walls on them, and there's kids throwing like $5,000 to $20,000 on the table.
Yeah, hell no, bro.
I went to a dice game one time. I seen this one kid lose 100 bands, and then his junior popped outside and brought him a duffel bag with another 100 bands. And this dude just went right back in there and started rolling dice like it was nothing.
Nah, bro, that's way too much money for me to be gambling with.
Bust out Cartier shades on. Like, these kids are rock stars. They look like rappers out there. Just they do everything. Like, they're on Wall Street. You're like, there's kids on Wall Street shooting the dice. There's drug dealers shooting dice. There's millionaire like trust fund babies from Park Avenue inside this place. Like, the diversity of kids at these tables are just nuts. There's kids in like Louis Vuitton, and then there's kids in like fucking JOS bank outfits, and then there's kids in like Mad Dior just dripped out. Like, there's just way different type of money just all around this table throwing dice.
Yeah, but bro, you be gambling the money you don't actually have, and shit goes sideways like that.
That's like 70% of the kids that gamble. They're gambling money that's not theirs, almost.
Like you just said, that kid had someone bring him another 100K. Like, whose 100K is that? Is it
Probably
his?
Not definitely. If you got a driver like that, you're rich.
Yes,
Bro, you gotta realize some of these kids are so rich. Like, you think what you see in the movies is like only not real, but where do you think they get the scripture for it? Bro, half that stuff comes from real life, bro. Like, I know multiple people that have drivers.
Really?
Yeah, like I know a guy that hasn't driven a car in probably 4 years.
And he probably has like 10 cars.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, that's always how it is. They have mad cars, but they don't even drive any of them.
This dude just runs around all day. Like, he owns multiple properties. He's a G.
Like, if you had that kind of money, like in those cars, like, would you want? I would want to drive my cars, bro. Every car that I would purchase with my money,
See, but then I know another person who's like mad rich. That's like a restaurant entrepreneur, and he just drives all his cars, and he's got mad exotics.
So I'm saying, like, I would want to get behind. Like, obviously, I would have like a big body truck or like a Phantom or some shit that I would want to be driven in, like a Mailbox or something.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna want something else that I want to get behind the wheel and like really go. You know. Like one of my boys, like he said, like he would prefer to have a driver.
What's the craziest car you've ever driven?
Rolls Royce.
I have like a weird feeling I know whose Rolls Royce it was. Was it rented?
No, this was like this was like a friend of a friend of a friend.
From this area?
No,
because I know a kid in this area that rents out his Rolls Royce.
It was an older one.
This is an older one.
Was it?
Yeah. And like the reason why I ask is because it's always an Amboy. This Rolls Royce, so I feel like
there's some wild cars that we drive into Amboy sometimes.
Yeah, there's Uruses and Amboy G63s.
Probably want a Urus. Honestly, I hear they're really not all that's what they're cracked up to be. I heard they're cheap.
I love the
Bro,
Urus.
I hear you can get, what is it, the Audi? I don't know what truck it is. It's
the RS Q8. It's like you get the same thing as a Urus for 150 grand.
It's a Urus.
Yeah, but it's not the same. I've driven both of them.
But
I've driven a Urus multiple times, and it's the sickest truck around.
One of our boys, his uncle, has one. He said it's pretty sick.
The Urus is dope. It's definitely the best daily driving exotic vehicle you could have.
That is like...
Think about it. You live over here. You need an SUV. It snows.
That's my dream, like, exotic car. Like, when I can afford it, a nice car like that, that's what I'm getting a Urus.
Yeah, get a Urus, bro. Fuck the Huracan. The Ferraris are cool, but overplayed in my opinion.
Hey there. Sorry to cut in, but a quick reminder to like, subscribe, and follow us on X, Instagram, and TikTok. Full versions on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. If you enjoy this, share it with a friend. If not, who cares? All right, now let's get back to the show. What are some of your hobbies, bro? Other than golf that I know of, you like to shoot your guns and shit. What else do you like to do?
Recently, I've come like accustomed to. I've been going to the banya a lot, like the Russian banyas, sauna, cold plunge, steam room.
Oh, when they beat you with the bush?
I don't like that.
Why not? You don't like getting whipped?
No,
that's whacking.
Nope, no thanks.
You don't like getting like whacked off with the bush? Is that what you're telling me?
No, it's like I think it's a eucalyptus leaf or whatever, but they actually charge you extra for that.
They want to whack you off with the eucalyptus.
No, I'm good. I'm good on all that. But the sauna is sick. It's great for you. It adds like extension to your age in life. They say it's good to do it like 3-4 times a week.
Would you ever do it? Like, have you ever done it high?
Yeah, once. I don't like it.
Really?
No.
I was gonna say,
I don't like going to the gym high. I don't like doing anything like.
Do you like edibles?
I hate edibles. I hate them.
Well, you're in luck. We have a gift for you, my friend.
Not happening. These look great, but I'm not eating them.
Eat them.
No, not happening.
Now.
Not a chance in hell. You couldn't pay me enough to do that.
These are delicious. Smoky edibles.
You eat 3 of them right now.
Hell no, bro. You want to know what happened the last time I ate edible?
What happened?
It was 1,000 milligram.
Mm-hmm.
I ate half of it, played around in golf. I was like, I feel fine. Ate the other half. I thought I was on a rocket ship on the ride back, dude. Fucking terrible. I don't do edibles. Skyview.
Where's that?
It is in Sparta. You ever play? Dude, it's a beautiful course, honestly. How many times are you trying to play golf this year?
Every weekend.
Every weekend?
Yeah, I want to get good this year.
You want to get good?
Honestly,
I'm telling you, your swing was really, like, towards the end of the season, your swing was really getting down.
Yeah,
when you weren't snapping clubs over your fucking knee and crashing the golf cart.
Bro,
dude, remember when I came down the hill and I just smacked into the back of your cart and you fell out? That was... and Pete and Gooch were putting literally at that, dude. It was... top tier. You had to be there. Wish there was
It was
like,
great.
dude, I can't wait to start golfing, bro. What do you think you're gonna shoot this season?
I'm hoping like a night,
Other
like
than
mid-90s.
yourself,
Mid-90s, I'm hoping.
mid-90s.
I'm hoping.
I'm trying to play it as many times, bro, as I can. I get out early this summer, bro, out of work. I'm gonna shoot for high 80s this season, I think.
You're gonna get a new driver?
I have a drive.
No, I'm talking about like a new
A
one.
brand new one.
Yeah,
I
you got to treat yourself. All of us have brand new drivers practically. Gooch is getting a crazy one.
I like that pink driver you got.
Yeah, that thing is sick. Very forgiving.
Forgiving, bro. You see how you see what I did with that thing?
Your whole gameplay improved with that thing. It's one of the best drivers out.
You remember when we were playing at Bella Vista?
Yeah.
And it was literally the 18th hole, and I launched it over the trees and landed on the green.
Yeah.
Not on the green, right near the pin.
And that's when you knew you needed to get a new driver, right?
Yeah, that's when I knew. I was like,
bro,
yeah,
look at Gooch's game once he got new irons. He completely changed his game once he got new irons.
Other than golf and shooting, well, no, that's what I want to talk about shooting, bro. I know you be shooting guns. What kind of firearms you got, brother? You got a whole arsenal?
I only have like 3 guns, honestly.
I don't know why I thought you had like at least 10.
But I'm always shooting guns. My boys have mad guns, but I have an other, which is like a modified AR-15 in a way. So basically, it has an adjustable stock on it.
That sounds utterly illegal.
No, it's completely legal. It's sick. That's why it's called an other. It's not considered an AR-15, but it is an AR-15. It's got a hand grip. I got an EOTech holographic sight on it. Is it holographic or is it red dot? I think it's holographic, actually. Yeah, it is a holographic sight.
What caliber does it shoot?
5.56 or 2.23. Is it 2.23? Yeah, I think it is 2.23. Yeah.
And then you have a Glock with a switch too, right?
No, I have a P365 Sig Sauer X macro.
What do you have?
A Sig Sauer P365 X macro comp.
Jesus, that's a mouthful.
It's like a $1,200 pistol.
That's crazy.
With a $275 sight on it.
Huh.
Now it's like a $700-800 gun, but at their peaks they were like almost like $1,100-1,200 guns, I think.
Damn, bro. I'm down to go shooting.
I got an outdoor range I shoot at all the time.
I'm down.
You got any guns?
No, not yet. I was gonna apply, I think, on my concealed carry.
Well, you got to get your FID first, and you got to get a handgun permit, then you get the concealed carry. I have my concealed carry.
How long did it take?
I took the course in December. I took it the first week of December. I had my concealed carry like a week and a half after.
And like, where are you allowed to carry your firearm?
Everywhere but places that serve like liquor. So like no bars. You could carry it in the mall.
Can you carry it in people's residences?
Technically, yes. If people allow them, yes. If not, then you have to put in like a locked compartment in your car when you're not using it.
What do you have to drive with it? In a locked compartment?
No, you have to just keep it on your hip or your waist, like here, or like maybe some people if it's comfortable over here, or if you get like an enclosed like man bag, like whatever they're called, like the man fanny bag, keep it in there. Like, you ever notice when some of these rappers say this pouch isn't for fashion?
It's for shooting.
Yeah. It's literally to be gripped up. You go to like Harbor in the city, the nightclub, there's like mad kids in there. They're just probably strapped up.
How they get in there with the straps?
They're rich, bro.
Do metal
you got a 3,000. There's no metal
these
detectors in
these
those
3D printed firearms?
Who knows?
You ever 3D print something?
I think one time. I know that that kid Chris has a 3D printer, Gooch's boy.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, he does. He showed us this thing he made. I'm not going to spoil it. Stay tuned for that one.
Oh, I've heard of this.
You heard of it?
Yeah. I mean, the idea's already been out there multiple times.
Fonz said, watch this one, ready? Shot down.
I'm not trying to shoot anything down, but like,
I'm kidding.
That idea's already been out there. If you go into multiple like places, it's already there. It's just not called the same thing.
Have you ever had any invention ideas?
Inventing?
Yeah.
I'm not one of those type of people. I'm more of like, I like business ideas. I've had a lot of business ideas. Well, not even like business ideas. I've tried to open a lot of
Like
businesses.
what? Like what? Give me some ideas. Give
I
me
had,
like. Give me like.
I had a
two of them that you
newspaper
thought about.
business because I seen how much spread there was in profit of running a newspaper route.
A lot of Scott Old.
Yeah, only if you own the route. Being the drivers absolutely sucks. I did it for like 3 days and I said, "Fuck this."
How does one take over someone's newspaper territory? Is it really like a competitive area? Like you stay on your corner, I stay on my
You
corner.
go to a warehouse, and there's one guy who's like the distributor for like each area. So like Monroe, Spotswood, Middletown, not Middletown.
Yeah, it sounds like you're working for the cartel, low key.
Like Middletown, Spotswood, South Brunswick, Cranberry. There's like a warehouse in Cranberry, like South Brunswick area. You go in there and boom, there's Home News Tribune, the Star Ledger, whatever, all these local things.
Pick your poison, kids.
And then it's like
whatever
they make you load them up.
Oh, they make you load it up too.
Yeah, you have to put like those like bags that you throw on the like front driveways and shit. And if it's apartment complexes, you gotta walk into. Bro, this
sounds a lot like
this is horrible.
drug dealing.
This, I mean, there's a lot of things that are.
You go to this house, you pick up the product, you go distribute it.
Well, you go to a warehouse, and then you go
to a house,
yeah,
warehouse. I'm making a connection here.
I mean, if you think of it that concept, then pizzeria is like dealing drugs too in a way.
It is addictive. I love pizza.
Okay. There's your answer. It comes in a presentation like that, like the edible bag, and boom, you're eating it.
All right. So anyway, so you had the newspaper idea, and what was the other one?
I had a landscaping business that was actually successful, and I kind of fumbled the bag with it.
What do you mean you fumbled the bag? How'd that happen?
Damn, I almost got on my Lulu.
Oh shit, the Lulu. What's that?
Lululemon. I think everybody should wear Lululemon.
So?
I've been wearing Lululemon now probably for the last 3-4 months.
You should be an ambassador.
No, fuck that.
Hit them up on IG. Be like, hey guys.
I'll take free Lulu.
Exactly. Be like, hey guys.
Mad comfortable. I used to wear Nike Dry Fit, Eric Emanuel shorts. I don't even want to like.
Don't even look at them.
No, fuck that. I probably wasted a good $4,000 on Eric Emanuel.
Lulu or nothing.
Yeah, Lulu. This is so comfortable.
I gotta
my biggest thing is comfortability in life.
Comfortability.
Comfortability, whatever.
Is
however
that
you
like
say.
the in between of comfortable and like ready to go, like on the move? Like
no,
activity?
I just like feeling comfortable 24/7.
No, yeah, I feel that, but sometimes you just gotta be ready to spring into action, you know?
Yeah. What else have I done? I had an auto repair shop on Route 9 with a partner of mine. He gambled it away.
What a partner.
It was a pretty successful auto shop. I was never in the auto industry like that before, and I took over a 5-bay garage shop on Route 9, and within the first 2 months, I think I grossed probably on the statements probably like $120,000.
This guy was out here getting that bag.
And I would wake up the next morning and my bank account would be drained.
Oh, well. That's a shitty fucking...
The place did like 60 G's a month for 2 months in a row. And it only cost about like $29,000 a month to keep that place open between the rent, payroll, and inventory.
Jesus.
And like, I thought I was wrong, but I did the spreadsheets over and over again, calculating parts to all the jobs that we did. In those 2 month span, it was like 120 G's that we grossed, and we only purchased the shop for $100,000. So if you do the mathematics on that, we were super in the green the first month.
And this guy just...
I would wake up the next morning and the accounts would just say like FanDuel Casino, 5G, Stardust Casino, Atlantic City or whatever.
I would be like, that wasn't me.
16,000.
That's
16. One morning, I took a deposit on like a Wednesday, dude, for a BMW 750i transmission because it was mainly a mechanic shop, but our main bread and butter was transmission rebuilds. So I had like, there was like an old school Beamer that came in a 7 Series. We took a $7,000 deposit for the trans. The trans was getting delivered to us on Saturday. And obviously you write checks for those parts, whatever. So I write the check and I get a call like 4 days later. I'm sitting in my office. I'm eating Chipotle and I look over. I'm like, oh, what do we order? Something coming in? Yeah, FP Auto Care.
I didn't order nothing.
Yeah, you know, your check bounced. I'm like, my check bounced. I'm like, what do you mean it bounced? And they're like, well, you wrote us a check and you clearly didn't have money in your accounts. I'm like,
I know how it works, asshole.
I'm like, I know how that works. I took a deposit and I put it into the bank and it cleared on the deposit. I wrote you guys a check. And they're like, well, you need to go get your banking situated. So I go on my MacBook, I look at the bank and I just see we're negative like $16,000. And I put my hands on my hat like
threw
this.
that Chipotle right up.
Yeah, I probably almost threw that meal up.
Yeah, I would have been disgusted.
Yeah. Perfectly good running business that we got from a friend of ours. And it got dusted because my partner decided to gamble it away.
Gambling. Don't do it.
Don't do it unless you can afford to do it.
This episode is brought to you by DraftKings.
Shout out DraftKings.
Hey there. Sorry to cut in, but a quick reminder to like, subscribe, and follow us on X, Instagram, and TikTok. Full versions on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. If you enjoy this, share it with a friend. If not, who cares? All right, now let's get back to the show. How many tattoos you got?
Just getting started, actually, yeah.
Honestly, let's see. I got this one right here.
That's my grandfather.
I got this over here that's not finished. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What's that one supposed to be?
I don't know. It was pretty cool. It's like a Chicano style tattoo.
Fuck with it.
It was like my first real tattoo I ever got.
I'm going next week to get something though.
Really?
Yeah.
Where you going?
I'm going to Wolfpack Tattoo in Elizabeth. They're
Okay.
the people that, well, my boy Narnia that owns the shop, is the guy who did Kanye. So I'm
cool.
gonna go there, get a little something on my kneecap, which is gonna be amazing. I can't wait. It's gonna feel great.
What does he charge per hour?
Depends what you get.
You mean like
Kanye was, I'm trying to think. First day we went for like 6-7 hours, and the second day back to back we went for like 5-6 hours.
How much does that cost you?
14.
That's it?
Uh-huh.
Holy shit. That's cheap.
It's a great tattoo.
Yeah.
Not aging well, but it's a great tattoo.
I think my tattoos were like $600-700 an hour.
Damn.
Yeah.
How long, like, what was your longest tattoo? Like, how long were you in the chair for?
8 hours.
Math real quick. It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money. Rain Man real quick.
I mean, I have Leonardo DiCaprio's Wolf of Wall Street portrait on my arm. That's not easy to do.
Is it him doing a Quaalude?
No.
Fuck.
I've seen that tattoo on the internet though. It's sick. I couldn't get something like that. It's more like the post of him where he's like, where like they use him as like the movie cover.
Yeah.
That like center scene thing. It's that one with like the street sign for Wall Street. So I want to get a couple other signs added, and then I want to get the charging bull that's like over in Wall Street. I want to get the bull finished down here, and then just like a little reshading over here.
Got to really make sure the bull looks authentic.
Yeah.
Got to get that huge nutsack that bull has.
Bro, it's so funny. When tourists come to New York, they literally just like, they all grab it. Like, it's so weird.
Super gay.
Yeah, it's so weird.
I go to New York and rub the bull balls.
Yeah, it's like, I'm going to go to New York. I'm going to take a picture with the balls in my hand. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Come, my wife licked the balls.
Go eat a slice of pizza, bro. Go enjoy New York.
What's your favorite spot to get a slice of pizza at in the city?
Honestly, I don't really like New York pizza like that, honestly.
No?
I like Jersey pizza better.
Jersey pizza over New York?
Yeah, but when I go to New York, if I was to get a slice, New Park Pizza, Howard Beach.
Yeah?
Best pizza.
Yeah, I got one for you. It's in Staten Island, and there's another one in Manhattan. I don't remember where the one in Manhattan is, but it's called Danino's.
Danino's?
Yeah, bro.
That's good.
Some of the best pizza.
It's good. Not the best in Staten Island.
It's
Joe and Pat's is way better.
Best,
Lee's Tavern blows Danino's out of the water. Yeah.
All right, we got to take a trip out there, and we're going to be the judges.
Ask
two slices. 2 bites. Everyone knows the rules.
Ask Gooch about Lee's Tavern.
Yeah?
He'll go, dude, they're famous for their white clam pie.
He would eat a fucking white clam pie.
He loves that shit. They're like, dude, they're famous for their buffalo, their meatball. You know how Gooch is.
He loves to start salivating at the mouth.
Yeah, he loves pizza.
When are we going? Let's go get some pizza.
Fucking Winslow, man.
Dude, I'll never forget how mad they were getting that day when we were playing golf. When you just kept calling Pete Winslow. He was going to throw his club at you. Oh my god, the golf shenanigans is my favorite, bro, all time. I really can't. Have you ever played golf on like acid or mushrooms?
No, you guys tried to get me to do it that one time.
It's fun, dude.
Not for me.
It's an experience. It's honestly, all right, you're right. It's not for everyone.
Definitely not for me.
Just like taking edibles, not for everyone.
I hate edibles. I like mushrooms, but I just wouldn't play golf with it though.
Respect. So you were saying before that I heard you say you've been to Italy a bunch of times, right? You have family out there?
Yeah. Calabria.
What's it like out there? I've always wanted to travel out to the boot.
Where my family is, it's still like olden out there. So like the town is like, it's got like the brick roads. Like there's not like, but once you go out of the town, you go onto like the highways and shit. Then you see like the black tarmac and stuff. But like, it's like you ever see like those, yeah, it's very old
country.
Yeah. Everybody sits outside on their porches at night. They either listen to music, they drink wine, or they're just out talking, having a good time.
How good's the food over there?
It's good.
Is it like noticeably better than food over here? Is it?
It's
like,
natural. It's organic, so you can eat a lot more of it.
I heard the pasta over there doesn't really make you get fat.
Or
I was lied to.
I went to Italy like 100 pounds. I came back like 145 pounds in 3 months.
Well, I would also blame that on the sweets.
I didn't really eat that many sweets.
So you're blaming it on the pasta?
Yeah, the pasta's addicting out there, dude.
Oh, dude, I
Some
love
of the best pasta ever. If
Red
you like
sauce?
seafood, there's a city called Tattoo in
Yeah.
Calabria on the water.
Can you speak Italian?
I can understand. I can understand it. I mean, I understand like certain things they're saying because the Calabrese dialect is different than. So when you go to Italy, there's not just like one language Italian. There's like Naputan. There's Sicilian. There's Calabrese, like I am. There's the people from Genoa.
Is that where the salami comes from?
What?
Genoa?
I think they just. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure that's where they just took the name. Maybe, but Genoa's like northern Italy. You ever see like in the Sopranos when they were talking about the Italian heritage episode, and
Is that
Furio goes
Christopher Columbus?
Yeah, Christopher. And remember, Furio goes, "I don't like a Columbus outside Satriale's," and they go, "Why? He from the north, Genoa. They think they're better than everybody."
Yeah, because they invented salami.
Bro, salami's like the worst Italian cold cut.
It's disgusting.
That's like the poor man's prosciutto. If you want a good Italian cold cut, you need capicola, you need mortadella, prosciutto.
If you're making a sandwich right now, what are you putting on it? I need everything: meats, cheeses, toppings.
The ultimate sandwich?
Ultimate sandwich.
Okay. Italian semolina bread, slightly toasted.
Mm-hmm.
Extra virgin olive oil, balsamic glaze, organic oregano, pink salt, roasted red peppers, roasted red peppers. Then you put the black peppercorn shredded over that.
Yeah.
Balsamic glaze, two chicken cutlets, prosciutto, mortadella, burrata, pesto, arugula, and top it off, probably more balsamic glaze.
That sounds like it would put me in a coma.
Absolutely.
1,000%.
Absolutely sick. There's a place in Marlboro that makes a sandwich just like that.
I was going to say, did you just describe a sandwich from somewhere?
Yeah, it's amazing.
I wanted you to make one up off the top of the dome. You're just this is what I order from this spot right here.
But if I go to a sandwich, I go to that specific spot and I get that exact thing.
Yeah?
It's nuts.
Oh, sheesh.
What's your favorite restaurant in Jersey?
Oh, you asked me this already.
You never answered it, though.
All right, well, I would have to go with White Castle. No, Applebee's.
What?
Applebee's. No,
what?
Actually, no. What do you want? You want to go like Italian?
Just like a general place.
Olive Garden.
What? Yourself.
Oh, don't tempt me, brother. How's that pistol taste that you have?
What?
I said, how's the pistol taste that you have? You ever tried?
No. What are you talking about? Oh.
I had to do the whole hand motion.
You got to clip that one. Monetization, right?
Trying to get that. That's got old.
How many subs you guys at?
51.
Nice.
Some light.
I think I'm sitting at 36,000.
Yeah. So what's up?
I don't know.
What's your YouTube for? Like, what was on it?
I did like reactions and stuff. It was like for streaming. It started picking up with the GTA, and then I got banned.
Why'd you get banned?
I can't say that.
You could say it.
No, I can't.
No?
No, it's bad.
Oh, NDA?
NDA for sure.
No discussion allowed?
I'll tell you off camera.
Can you whisper in my ear? Sweet nothings. And why you got banned?
No. Just no.
We'll discuss it later.
We'll discuss it later. But I plan to do something with the YouTube in the near future. I mean, I have a lot of equipment that's good for that, so I could definitely hop right back in at any time that I please. But I do have plans for it. It's not going to delay. But yeah, I'm probably sitting at like about 36,000 subscribers, and I think my highest viewed video was
Didn't you go viral over the summer?
28 million.
I'm gonna say you went viral, right?
Yeah.
I remember that. Your video was going crazy. I forgot which.
I just reacted to someone like supposedly getting shot at on a motorcycle.
You should have did a reaction to the CEO getting popped. Luigi.
Yeah.
Oh no, Mario! Look what I do.
I made a mistake. What do you think about that kid? You know, he raised
Framed?
like over 300K in donations.
Framed?
What?
They
You think he's framed?
I don't know. Unless he's really was that stupid to get caught like that. I don't know, dude. If I'm committing a crime like that, I'm gonna be extremely careful, and he wasn't careful enough.
How much do you think he got paid to do it?
Not enough. Apparently, yeah. There's people saying he didn't do it, or no.
What
There's
flavor
people
is
saying
this?
he did do it. His gay lovers. Did you know that he was gay?
What?
Yeah.
That kid Luigi?
Uh huh.
He was a Fonzinooch?
He sure was. He was lighting his loafers, brother.
No. Tony says in that episode, Ranger Rick's a little light in his boots, Carmela. That's when they had the bear problem.
Who's your favorite Sopranos character?
Oh, come on. Isn't that obvious? Silvio.
I thought you were gonna say Tony, to be honest.
Nah, Tony's cool, but if I was to pick a boss, I'd rather I liked I liked Carmine Lubertazzi over Tony.
Carmine. As a boss?
Yeah. Carmine was old school. Johnny Sack was good.
You didn't like Johnny Sack? I feel like he was a pretty fair boss.
Yeah, Johnny Sack was good, but he admitted to it. The whole scene, the whole morale for the character just died. You don't admit to that. You know what omerta means?
Who's your least favorite character?
Least favorite character, Phil Leotardo. I hate that fucking prick.
Yeah, no, I definitely Phil was up there. And
Phil Leotardo or Matt Bevilacqua. I hated that character.
Like Matt Bevilacqua?
No, he fucking pissed himself before they killed him. They go, you sure you want a drink without sugar for your last drink? Yeah, tea, Diet Coke. Who the fuck drinks a Diet Coke before they die?
Him. I want to say I didn't like Richie Aprile.
Oh, dude, he was a cocksucker.
Dude, he smacked Beansy for no reason.
Yep.
That coffee pot. For what? He was trying to give him a delicious chill.
He made him paralyzed. He fucking yammed him.
He tried building him a ramp, though.
Yeah.
Very kind of him.
He goes, yeah, I'm going to build him a ramp, and I'm going to drive it right up his ass.
Dude, it took me a minute to realize that Phil Leotardo was in Goodfellas.
You didn't realize that?
It took me to see it.
This kid used to shine the best. Was it that movie? Yeah, it was that movie. He goes,
go get your
fucking shine box.
Yeah. Joe Pesci's tiny.
Yo, he always has like a Tourette's moment before he starts fucking beating the shit out of them. Come here, you cocksucker. That's like his favorite line.
Bro, he's a goat. He's a Jersey goat, too.
Yeah.
North proud.
Yeah, he used to have a house on the water in Toms River, and he golfs at Forsgate in Monroe. He's a member there.
Where did we golf at that he used to be a member at? That really shitty course.
What shitty course?
The one we golfed at, like one of the last times.
In Eatontown?
No, dude, where they didn't keep up. It was their last season open.
Yeah, in Eatontown.
I guess.
That fucking shitty course.
That was amazing. Dude, if that course had potential. Had potential. Like 20, 30 years ago potential.
That was the one where I took the golf cart into the dune.
Yeah.
Did you tell him that?
No. This dude was wilding on the golf cart, bro. Driving all over the course. He was going off-roading in the golf cart. This dude's a maniac. He's unhinged.
Yeah. Golfing is great, man.
Did you play any other sports growing up?
I played like ice hockey, roller hockey, wrestling, a little bit of football. I didn't really like football because it conflicted with my summer, and I liked to ride dirt bikes as a kid.
Yeah. What kind of bikes you had?
XR50. I had a Yamaha Blaster, a Yamaha Banshee. Those are 2 quads.
The Yamaha Blaster?
Blaster. You know what that is?
Blaster.
Why do you call it a blaster?
No. Blaster.
You ever heard of a Banshee?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a sick Banshee.
What color was it?
Blue, green frame, Toomey exhaust, upper 4-mil
To
crank.
me, no, to you.
I had an RM 250 2-stroke, RMZ 250 4-stroke.
It's a lot of strokes.
I've had jet skis. I actually have a jet ski now too. I have like an FX.
I would definitely like a jet ski. I feel like they're really fun, but you can only really use them in the fucking summer.
Yeah.
But you can go to cool places like F Cove and like all the other spots. Unless you have a boat.
Or you own a boat. You know what boat stands for?
What does it stand for? Hit me.
Bust out another 1,000.
That is good because everyone I know that owns a
for.
boat, the best day of owning a boat, well, the 2 best days is buying it and selling it.
Yep. You know how much it costs to fill up a boat?
No, how much does it cost? Well, what kind of boat are we talking?
I'm talking like a little 27-foot boat,
Okay.
like a bow rider, like one you could drive in the bay, go to like F Cove and shit.
How much?
Those boats are like $700-800 to fill up.
Not worth it. I'd rather swim.
So
I'd rather swim.
you just buy a jet ski, dude. It's $50.
Where are you buying a jet ski? Oh, I was gonna say, where are you buying a jet ski for $50?
No, that's why you just like buy a jet ski. It's $50 to fill the tank.
How long does it like a full tank last?
That could be a whole day. Depends where you go. A full tank got us from the Bay Harbor Yacht Club in Point Pleasant all the way down to like the lighthouse by the Barnet Bay and back.
So would it be possible to ride a jet ski from Perth Amboy to Point Pleasant? And how long do you think it would take?
That'd be hard because you have to go like deep into the ocean. But
do you think it's very sketchy and not worth it?
No, not really, because people take Seabright all the way to the Statue of Liberty. You can go to the Statue of Liberty from Perth Amboy on a jet ski. A lot of people actually drop in
like around Staten Island.
Yeah, they go by the Armory over there and they drop in over there. They're over by that drop.
I can understand because I would just ride along.
People take jet skis and they go to like Roller Roaster and stuff.
Where's that?
You ever been to Roller Roaster?
Nope. Oh, it's in Brooklyn, right?
Yeah.
No, I've never been there though.
You could take the jet skis and go out there. You could also, if you drop in at like Manahawkin, you could take the jet skis to Atlantic City and park at the Golden Nugget.
Oh, now that sounds like something I would like to do.
Yep, I know mad people that take their boats to the Golden Nugget and they just go to AC for the weekend. It's crazy. But like not even like the weekend, but the night.
Nah, definitely.
Then you drive a boat home with a bunch of girls. It's nuts.
Drunk driving a boat is crazy.
No, obviously the person who drives the boat's probably sober.
Well, I'm saying, imagine drunk driving a boat at night. Probably insane. You can't see nothing. Nothing to see. How do you know where you're going? It's just dark.
I don't like going on boats at night. It's sketchy. You really can't see. What happens if you hit something? You're fucked.
No, that's very true.
You know how long it's going to take for Cito to come get you? 30 minutes.
Cito.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta worry about sea bears and shit, too.
Sea bears? What do you think this is, SpongeBob?
You never know, bro. Fonz, how did you get the name Fonz?
Honestly, I don't really remember in a way.
I was a wee boy, and they just started calling me Fonz for short.
I was saying 4th grade or 5th grade.
Is like the Fonz, like, hey.
Well, there was like Fonz, and it was Fonzie, then it was Fonzini, then it was Fonzinooch, then it was Snooch, then it was
Snooch.
Loco Fonz, and there was just
Loco Fonz. That sounds like you're just naming different points of your life, like different personalities. Like Loco Fonz was, you had to be there.
No, those were just different nicknames.
No, I know.
The variations
sounds like
Fonz.
Just different chapters. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like just different variations of Fonz. I don't know. It was like, I don't know. I guess I just started sticking with Fonzinooch probably like after I graduated high school. Someone said it to me one time, and I was like, "Yo, I like that. It's sick."
I like
my
that.
Instagram name. And then from that point on, it's just been Fonzinooch.
You have any pets? Oh wait, no, I mean, dog pets. Tell us about your dog, bro.
Oh, Runts.
Yeah, tell us about Runts.
Runts is the bro. He's the Brody.
What kind of dog is he?
French bulldog hybrid. Really a Frenchton.
Hybrid.
He's a Frenchton.
How you get a hybrid?
breed between a French Bulldog and a Boston Terrier.
That explain like why he looks so like foreign. It looks like he came with a passport.
He's an exotic dog.
Like he looks like he should have a Cuban.
Yeah, he's an exotic dog. He's a Merle.
A Merle?
Yeah, it's like a $7,000 to $10,000 dog, depending on who you buy it from.
If you know a guy.
If you know a guy, it could be
This
like
dog might have fell off a truck.
Possibly.
So I remember growing up, not a lot, some gifts were, they fell off a truck.
Yeah.
And everyone had the same thing.
Mhm.
That was like my favorite saying, bro. Fell off a truck.
It's like, remember, like in The Sopranos, like when you're watching it as the seasons go on, you feel like you're growing up with it. Like the PS1 to the GameCube to like the older Suburban to like the newer Escalades, the older Caddies to the newer Caddies, like the way that people dress throughout the series. Like from like, it's like you were like modernized with it.
Nah, dude, that'd be such a crazy life to live, to be honest. Oh, and I never answered your question about my favorite place to eat.
Yeah, it's all right.
I know. I like this place, Il Nido. You've definitely heard of it.
Yeah.
They're good.
Mids.
Mids?
Mids. Absolute mids.
What's the favorite place you like to eat? Because I'm going to shit on it. Fuck that place. It took you this long to answer my question. Fuck.
It just mids. It used to be good when the original chef was.
You know what I really liked? I used to like the Portuguese Manor in Amboy before they changed the owners. That was a really good spot.
I'm not really big on the Portuguese food.
All right. I'll go fuck myself then. Olive Garden.
Horrible.
Applebee's, TGI Fridays, Red Lobster.
I could do Fridays, not Applebee's. I'd rather do Chili's over either of those places.
Chili's?
I think Chili's shits on Applebee's.
Are you dunking the chips in the ranch?
Dunking the chips in the ranch?
The nacho, they give you chips, right, at Chili's?
Yeah. Like one of those sampler things?
No, bro, chips and dip. They definitely give you chips and dip at Chili's.
Yeah.
The chip, you dip it in ranch.
Why? Who does that?
Try it.
No, but
Try it.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Try it. Actually, surprise for you, we have chips and ranch.
No, not happening. But I think there's one thing I've tried that's different. I took like one of their like what was it? Was it not a quesadilla? I don't know. It was like something like
a quesadilla.
No, it was like those like little slider burgers. I dipped that in ranch before at Chili's. Those little mini ones. They're pretty good.
Where's your favorite place to eat, bro?
Jasper Stone.
Jasper Stone.
Yeah.
And where's that?
Monroe.
Home team.
Well, it's probably like one of the most known restaurants right now in Central Jersey.
I ain't never heard of it.
You like Wagyu?
Wagyu.
Yeah.
It's that beef, right? That's Japanese beef?
Yeah. They got like...
Would you like that, sir?
What?
Production's giving you a gift.
Oh, thanks, production.
Peace offering.
You ever had Wagyu?
Yeah, I have.
Where?
I don't remember the restaurant. It was honestly probably...
Another good spot is La Lupa on Route 33.
I really don't be eating out like that, to me.
You would like La Lupa. They got a crazy...
I like it. They got a good menu.
They got a crazy menu.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What they got? Give me your favorite item off that menu. Boom.
The Tuscan Gold Fried Chicken.
Can't be that good.
It's amazing. Best fried chicken you'll ever eat in your life.
I'll confidently...
All right, we'll go there next week. Me, you, and Gooch. And Pete. I'll confidently... And we're bringing production.
Production's going to be in the back seat with his mouth watering for this fried chicken.
You like fried chicken?
Of course.
You ever had like a steak tartare? You know what that is?
That's raw beef.
It's raw beef with an egg yolk on the top, mixed around, and then you take like sourdough bread that's toasted or like Italian artisan bread, and you dip it.
You ever have a raw chicken ceviche?
No. I wouldn't eat raw chicken.
But it's ceviche.
No.
What's the difference between regular ceviche and raw chicken ceviche?
One's with like seafood, like not seafood, but like a type of fish.
What's your favorite seafood? You like clams and oysters and that kind of stuff? Shrimps?
Yeah, I'll do like a Fra Diavolo, but I more or less
Galamad?
I'll do like a Bronzino, but I like if I'm gonna do like fish like that, I'm more of like a sushi or like Japanese exotic type of like.
This guy is a Nobu type of guy, huh?
Yeah, for sure. No, I like Tao better. Tao for sure. Sugarfish, my favorite place. I'm always at Sugarfish in the city.
I'm gonna say, where's that, Monroe?
No. Soho. You like sushi, boss?
Oh.
You like sushi?
Yeah.
Actually, I went for sushi last Friday.
Where'd you go?
This place over here in Edison. And it was called Kura Revolving Sushi Bar. It's pretty cool. You order on a screen, comes out on a. It's like a.
I think I've had that in New York. They have something like that.
They have it in New York, yeah.
They have it like under the World Trade Center, that train terminal thing. I've seen that before. Yes.
Yeah, no, they have it in New York. What's your favorite dish? Like, it's your favorite Italian food, bro? What are you laughing at over there?
Spicy rig.
Yeah?
Yeah, spicy rigatoni with the vodka sauce, with the burrata chopped in the middle. Yeah, spicy rig for sure.
I like that.
Al dente, though. The pasta has to be al dente.
Disgusting.
No.
Dude, I went to Carmine's in AC, and they were like, oh, the pasta's supposed to be al dente, bro. Like, they just poured it out the box, let it sit in the water for like 30 seconds. And
it's a little chewy. Yeah.
A little chewy, bro. It was almost hard still. It's almost crunchy.
That's retarded.
I was like, why is this like this? She's like, oh, because we have to bring it upstairs. It's still cooking, whatever. I'm like, no, this is raw still. It's fucking raw.
Carmine's is good. It's more like it's like a more upscaled Olive Garden.
You have any conspiracy theories?
Conspiracy theories? I mean, I feel like that Musk one was kind of like a conspiracy, no? But I have like a sudden thought that they're gonna clip him.
No. No, like give me another one. Like, what do you like? Do you think time travel, alternate realities? They're turning the frogs gay. Hollywood elites.
Oh, Hollywood elites! I think there's definitely some fucked up shit going on in Hollywood.
Like Diddy being diddled by the diddler.
Diddy's the face for someone much bigger. 100%. He was the fall guy.
Like Epstein Island type thing.
Yep. It'll come out soon.
Do you think so?
Who's that famous person that just went through all that shit, and now they're saying that like he didn't do it? What the fuck's his name?
There's a lot of people like that. Always getting blamed for things they didn't do. False accusations. Non-accurate claims.
What do you think about the whole Jackass thing? Like the whole story of how it started and like
what,
how,
like the show?
Yeah.
What, just a bunch of dudes being guys doing stunts? I think that was pretty cool. Like, honestly, that was a pretty clever way to get famous, just to do stupid things and hurt yourself.
But like,
personally, I like Viva. Like, I was like a Viva La Bam type of guy. Like, I watched that way more. Nature Boys.
Oh yeah, Viva La Bam was crazy. Bam Margera, Ryan Dunn. Yeah, those guys did some crazy shit.
Have you ever tried to reenact any of the stunts on Jackass as a kid growing up?
Yeah, my boy was in the Puerto Potty and we fucking hit him with a car.
That's assault, brother. Vehicular.
We like backed into it.
It's a pretty shitty way to get hit by a car, if you know what I'm saying.
He was taking a shit.
Even shittier. Even shittier.
We made him sit in the pickup bed on the way home. He was all dirty.
Ooh, dirty or shitty.
Dude was covered in shit.
He was covered in fecal matter.
What's the craziest thing you ever did?
Like what, as a kid?
Yeah.
One instance, I don't know, like as a prank, we used to cut people's bags open and shit of leaves and throw them back on there. It was like stupid shit. I wasn't really a criminal like that. Lighting fireworks off on people's porches, bags of dog shit.
We used to do fireworks in people's mailboxes.
Oh, I've witnessed a couple of those drive-bys like that.
You have?
Yeah, dude. And I don't want to expose their names, but in people's trucks leaving someone's house to go down to Moon Pit. We hit a couple mailboxes on the way down.
Dude, the fires.
I never did it.
Fires was a great era. Come on,
dude.
Heavenly Farms, the Moon Pits.
Dude, honestly, if I could like just go back to like one more fire, I would be happy. Like even like dude, like swap meet, like that used to be so fun.
I was never a big swap meet person.
Dude, I used to just go there just for the shenanigans, bro. Like that was just the only point I would ever go. I wouldn't buy any like stuff.
Yeah, that shit's mids that they sell. It's all fucking antiques.
It's all garbage. It's all hand-me-down stuff.
How's the caddy?
Yeah, it's all right. I just got a nice crack in my windshield, nice chip in my windshield, but I just got an oil change and a new tire, so that's cool.
Nice.
How about you? What wheels are you whipping now?
I just picked up like a Camry.
Something light.
Yeah.
Something light, yeah. Something subtle for the summer.
Like the SE, whatever. It's got the leather
nice,
seats,
bro.
the black rim.
They're cozy.
Yeah, they're sick on gas.
I was gonna say they're really good on gas. My car is not the greatest on gas. I miss the Camaro sometimes, though.
Fuck
like,
no.
It was just fun to drive.
Bro, the caddy's way nicer.
Nah, there's zero comparison between the Cadillac and the Camaro.
Yeah, exactly.
Like at all.
Unless you're driving a ZL1.
Nah, see, that's the goal one day.
That's a different story.
What's your like dream purchase, like car wise? Like if you had any money in the world,
All
the monies in the world, all the money, any choice.
Any choice. Like one car?
What car?
Koenigsegg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like them. They're McLarens.
McLaren's a supercar. Koenigsegg's a hypercar.
You can have your hypercar, my friend. Too fast for me.
That's great.
I would definitely Fast and Furious myself into a tree.
I would do it right on the turnpike at 260 miles an hour.
Put a smile on my face.
Absolutely. Those things are retarded. You ever see the Koenigsegs?
Yeah, dude. No one, and like the thing is, no one's catching you.
Dude.
They're gonna need a
The
helicopter.
tires, to replace tires on that car, it's $35,000 a piece.
I would go through tires a lot, dude.
No, you really don't. You'd be surprised.
Hey there. Sorry to cut in, but a quick reminder to like, subscribe, and follow us on X, Instagram, and TikTok. Full versions on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. If you enjoy this, share with a friend. If not, who cares? All right, now let's get back to the show. So, Fonz, what do you do for a living? How do you make this cheddar?
Right now, I run business development at All-in-One Funding, which is a small business private-based lender in Manalapan, New Jersey. Basically, what they do is they basically invest in small businesses. So, like, they're buying companies' future receivables at a discount.
Oh, explain that a little bit for us.
So it's monthly revenue based. So, like, let's just say you own a food truck and the food truck's grossing $40,000 a month. We're able to give you that influx of capital within 24 hours, where a bank is going to make you sign tremendous amounts of paperwork. We're a one-page simple application via DocuSign and your last 3 months business bank statements. And then we're basically qualifying you with a number, showing you the number on black and white, the payment, the term, the rate, the amount of days to pay it back. And then you sign a contract and we're sending you a wire in your account. And then the money starts pulling the following business day. And then every day till the payment's paid up.
Wow. So what would happen if someone were to not pay?
A default.
Now, is that what you call when someone shows up to their house?
No, it's not like that. It is legal loan sharking in a way, but, you know, the beautiful thing is you sign contracts and now it's like, yo, you want to fuck me out of 20 G's? I'm seizing your bank account tomorrow. I'm taking your property. Like, everything you've just owned is mine.
Beating out the middleman and having to go beat this guy up for the money.
You don't need to do that. You file a confession of judgment in the New York City courts. The lending companies normally do that because you're a broker. And guess what? If you think you're beating these financial firms, you're like absolutely out of your mind. They have lawyers that are on retainer for like $3,000 an hour type shit.
Wow. Sounds like being a lawyer is a pretty good gig too.
Yeah, you ever seen Suits?
No.
You've never seen Suits?
No.
You don't know who Harvey Specter is?
No.
Oh my God. Go watch that tonight on Netflix. It's the best show on Netflix. You'll be hooked.
Huh. So how long have you been doing this adventure?
I recently got back into this in January. A couple of buddies of mine opened a shop. But we actually came up together at another firm in New York that a buddy of mine from high school started. He's like a multi-millionaire now from doing it. But I've done it on and off probably for like the last 4 or 5 years. I did it for like 6 to 8 months at a time. Made some nice coin, got into other things with the money, got screwed out of money. Like, the industry is very cutthroat. So like, there's been times where like I made money and then I got fucked out of money. So I've been in and out of it for like a couple years. But now I'm with like a really good group of people. We got a good umbrella of people behind this. Like, our board, like our team is solid. Like, all heavy hitters that just all have the same goal to like be one of the biggest companies in Jersey for this now. And we're using AI technology, so we're going to be ahead of the curve.
Would you say you're the first ones using AI?
No. There's a lot of people in New York are already doing it, but not many people in our area in Jersey.
That's what I was gonna say, like
do
in
it.
our area specifically,
Like
maybe.
the people that do this business in Red Bank, they're not using AI. They're still doing it the traditional cold calling way.
They're on some fucking duty.
No, they're doing it like Jordan Belfort type shit. They're still ripping the phones like that.
Man, who else be ripping the phones like that?
Ripping the phones is sick, dude. It's an
Yeah?
adrenaline rush.
Is it?
You ever got on a phone and like did a call like that before?
No,
like,
I've never done that before. I worked construction basically my entire life.
You ever thought about doing something different, like something like that, where the payouts are way different? I mean, listen, no disrespect to blue collar workers. They're the backbone of America, and I respect them, but their salaries are all capped. This is unlimited growth and potential.
Why take a piece of the pie when you can have the whole thing, basically?
Exactly. Think about this. Those guys that own those companies are taking money from people like my firm. Those big ass union companies that make millions of dollars, they all take cash advances.
And I've never honestly thought about doing something like that. Just getting on the phone and chasing after some money.
It's sick. It's a rush, especially when the people tell you no. Makes you go harder.
Go fuck yourself.
How are you using AI?
Yeah, like how are you using AI though? Instead of picking up the phones and calling it
So
in.
when people go to the websites do like organic Google searches, like SEO optimizations, they'll go to apply, and then we have built-in AI chatbots that automatically retain all the information, basically in a way like they'll start filling it out, and then the AI will basically process it into a database, which goes into the department. It gets sent out to 165 different private lenders across America. We have about 165 different private banks that'll process your loan and get you an offer within 4 hours.
So basically,
We could do same day funding. If you put in an application at 9 a.m., you can get the money wired to your account by 4 p.m.
it just makes so many more people so much more accessible.
Yes.
Sounds
It's
like
connecting the dots quicker. Instead of you having an underwriter processing the file, scrubbing it to see what lenders are pulling on each day. Because you also have to think about this. There's a thing called positions, which means multiple loans. So it's like, let's just say Dan Deliveries has on deck. He's got Lendini, he's got Libertas, he's got Knight Funding. These are all companies like private banks. And now this place gave him 100 G's. Another place gave him 50 G's. Another place gave him 30 G's, and so on. And like, you have to calculate that risk to debt ratio before you give someone money. And then there's people that have never taken money before, and they're the biggest pain in the asses to deal with.
Really?
They're very skeptical about it. They don't know if they think they're getting scammed of some sort, but it's not a scam. Like I stated before, you're buying a company's future receivables at a discount. But I mean, there's people in this industry specifically that are making more money than stockbrokers ever did. These kids are wearing Pateks, APs. They look like superstars.
So you're saying this is the future?
I think it's not really the future. I think the prime time I think we're in the prime time of it now. It's been around since 2012. There's been a couple big time people that are in it. Like there's this guy named Jeff Reach. He was in it. He did some like schemy shit though. They got him on like $100 million like lawsuit settlements and stuff, but he was in the movie Boiler Room. Like they made that movie off of his group, his stock trading firm in the early 2000s.
I don't know if I'm familiar with that movie.
Boiler Room, it's a great movie. Another movie you got to watch.
All right, I'll definitely look into that one.
What about you? What do you do these days? You're like a PM or something, right? Project manager?
Yeah. For a plaster company here in New Jersey, we would do a lot of work in Manhattan mainly. Philly, we have work. Brooklyn, Queens. I was just up in Boston last week. No, that's like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I like it. It's pretty chill.
How was that?
What's that?
How was that?
How was what?
Boston. It was chill, right?
Honestly, dude, I went to Boston once before for like a couple of days, but I went up there and it rained the entire time. So like,
yeah.
But like Boston, the whole experience, so it's a nice little city.
Would you ever live in Miami?
Would I ever live in Miami? Are you trying to offer me a job right now?
No.
Are you sure?
We don't have an office in Miami yet.
Are you offering me a future position right now is what you're saying?
I'm not bribing you. Remember the Wolf of Wall Street with the lobsters on the yacht, and he starts throwing the fun coupons at them?
If you have any fun coupons to throw at me, brother, I will gladly.
He goes, "Did you just bribe me, Jordan?" He goes, "No, I didn't say that."
They're fun coupons.
I have a question.
Yes.
Shoot.
How can our podcast, how would we get access to capital, pre-funding, not any monetization? Is that not how it works?
You need
money,
We could
first.
fund podcasts, but you would need steady revenue first.
I would need a monetization of some sort.
Yeah.
And you give me 10% based off the assets of that revenue or the assets that I have.
Yeah. I personally think your guys' best way to generate revenue very fast with this podcast, obviously consistency and keep doing it. If you throw something in a wall enough times, it's definitely going to stick, which I feel like a lot of people don't like. You know what the thing is, and I'm going to go into something else before we cut this short. You guys are basically, in a nutshell, this is an entrepreneurial goal you guys have, running a podcast. It's basically like, you connecting with people and speaking with entrepreneurs. So you guys are basically entrepreneurs yourself. Now, a lot of people like to think that this term entrepreneur means like all these crazy things. Like you can only be an entrepreneur if you've made millions. That's not, no. There's entrepreneurs that most of the entrepreneurs in the world are broke because they're constantly trying to be the best versions of themselves. And they're always trying things and they're failing, which is a beautiful thing. You know what's so beautiful about podcasting? You guys get to showcase everyone's story.
Yeah, no, I do. Actually, that's one of the things I do enjoy about this podcasting thing is letting people come on, like you specifically, and just tell your story, tell people what you want to hear, and just share your experiences. And
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Fonz, tell them where they can find you at, brother.
You can find me on Instagram at Fonzinooch. You can find me on YouTube at Fonzinooch. There's always a way to find me. Just type Fonzinooch on Google. I'm sure you're going to find me somewhere there.
Anything you want to plug?
What do you mean?
Any side quests, any businesses, any ventures?
Yeah, shout out to All-in-One Funding.
Shout out All-in-One Funding. Shout out my boy Fonz. Shout out production. Shout out everyone that shows us love, that likes, follows, and subscribes. You can find us at the Brandon Podcast. Until next time, peace out.
100 subs and he's eating a roach.
Good. This is dedicated to all the kids like me.
With a common denominator. Keep it up for me. CEO. How the money comes in, the parade comes to town. Going down Broadway is a one-way street, whichever way I go.